This is Unearthed, and in this immersive documentary, we're uncovering the forgotten skills, crafts, and knowledge that once shaped everyday life. If that is something you like, please subscribe and consider liking this video so others like yourself can see it. Before electricity, before refrigeration, in the dead of winter, cold itself became a commodity. Ice sawing was a harsh rural side occupation that survived until the 1920s, concentrated mainly along the Lower Rhine. The ice served butchers, confectioners, private households, and above all breweries, who shipped it in massive blocks together with beer to local innkeepers. The Netter Lakes themselves were born in the 17th century, when communities were forced to cut peat after wood supplies ran dry. The excavated peat pits filled with water and thus formed today's lakes. For this film documentation, ice sawing is reconstructed once again. Some of the participants experienced it themselves in their youth. The required tools are original, only wooden handles and poles have been replaced. The work is already in full swing. The saw is a special tool designed solely for cutting ice. The teeth are sharpened on one side only, meaning they cut only on the push stroke, not on the pull. While the ice is being sawn or broken off along both long sides of the lane, the men cut a notch on the cross side to make it easier to separate the slabs later. On the day of filming, the ice thickness is about 15 centimetres. From about 5 to 6 centimetres, the ice is load-bearing. From 15 to 20 centimetres, ice sawing becomes worthwhile because of the resulting quantity. Once the first lane has been sawn up to the shoreline, the men prepare the planks for the next lane. These planks increase stability on the smooth ice. Using ice hooks, the loose slabs are pulled over a plank onto the ice and further toward the shore. The ice hooks have a sharpened point and a semicircular hook. If you want to see what the finished product looks like, don't go anywhere. And while you're here, leave a comment telling us where you're watching from and what time it is right now. In commercial ice sawing, the ice was cleaned with a plane, scored with a heavy plough, and divided into slabs measuring 60 by 90 centimetres. With the introduction of artificial ice machines around 1850 and the invention of the ammonia compression machine by Linde in 1874, refrigeration and cooling technology fundamentally changed. With the mass production of household refrigerators starting around 1920, the era of ice sawing also came to an end. The saw is about 1.80 meters long and has a double-sided handle. It is sharpened for pushing and not set in order to achieve maximum power efficiency while sawing. The cooling of food and beverages has a long history. Storing supplies in cold rooms made a broader range of food available to wide segments of the population, whereas the use of ice remained mostly reserved for wealthier classes well into our century. For example, fast runners transported snow from the Alps to the centre of the Roman Empire. The slabs are pulled to the shore and broken down to storage size using a sledgehammer. By now it is late morning, and due to a change in weather it has become warmer. The work becomes increasingly unpleasant because the surface begins to thaw and several centimetres of water collect on top of the ice. On the shore lie the first ice slabs that the men have sawn out of the ice. Next, the sawn and broken ice can be brought to the ice cellars. Every brewery had such an ice cellar, either as a second basement level or as a tunnel dug into a hillside. Here the ice lasted well into the summer, under optimal storage conditions even until September. The single-axle cart was a common means of transport on the Lower Rhine. Today it has long since been replaced by tractors or towing vehicles. Now the ice is loaded onto the cart and finally covered with straw to prevent the ice, depending on temperature, from either melting or freezing together. But if you want to see a feat of craftsmanship even more incredible than this, be sure to check out this next video right here. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel right now.